Domino's pizza. That's good stuff. So like me, you've probably gotten off on the exit of the highway and you've seen somebody standing on the side of the road with a sign that looks something like this. It says, I need food, or I need to pay my utilities, or my children need health care, and so I need some money from you. Now, there are some people who are honest in that situation. They really have a need. This is just a one-time thing. They need some cash. They don't have any other way to get it, so they have to go asking other people and relying on their generosity. We're going to set those honest people aside for the time being because, of course, Christians should give to people like that. Who we want to talk about in this video is actually people who we know or people who we suspect may be dishonest in asking for that money. Maybe this person is on that corner every single day, and you know that when he's done, he walks around to his nice car on the other side of the bridge and drives away to his nice house. You know he's not really in need. Should Christians give to someone who is dishonest? That's where the controversy always comes up when we talk about verses like in the book of Matthew when Jesus says, just very plainly, give to those who ask. What do we do with those dishonest people? And in this video, I want to make a case for why we may want to consider giving to a person who's dishonest if we are intentional about why we're giving. You've probably been at a stoplight or a stop sign like that, and you've seen the man standing over on the side of the road, and somebody rolls down their window and they're like, go get a real job, or stop being a bum. And it's easy to understand where those sentiments come from, because a person who's lying to people on the street, I don't think is really any better than a thief. They're not really in need, and yet they're pulling on these people's emotions to give to them, and they're lying about it the whole time. But even knowing that, let me ask you a question. What is it that would make a man or a woman who is dishonest, stealing from people on the side of the road, to change their life? Well, I think the truth is that if that person is self-centered, if their worldview is no bigger than them getting what they want, making the money that they want, having the comforts that they want, and getting it no matter what effect it has on other people, if that's as big as their world is, they don't have any reason to stop standing and lying to people on the side of the road. People need a reason to be transformed. What those people need to truly change is a higher purpose than just themselves. They need a reason, an internal drive that wakes them up in the morning and says, I shouldn't do that anymore because it's not the right thing to do. I should be an honest person. I want to be a giver. I don't want to be a taker anymore. And what is it that could motivate somebody to wake up that way? Well, Christians know, right? And it's been our responsibility given to us by Jesus to communicate to people something greater than themselves. These people need Christ communicated to them so that they can take their eyes off themselves and live for something greater, right? God is the best reason a dishonest man should be an honest man. We've been given a job by Christ as carriers of this message to communicate his purposes to people who are living for selfishness. The gospel communicates purpose to those living in emptiness. The Apostle Paul in Ephesians chapter 4, he's talking about the new life and how people are leaving that old life where they were just living for their own sensuality and their own greed, and they're putting that away and they're taking on this new life and being transformed into the image of God. And he talks about thieves in particular in that text. I think it's verse 28. He says, let the thief who used to steal no more, but work honestly with his hands so that he might have something to give to others who are in need. How can a man who's basically stealing from people on the side of the road be convinced that he should stop that, he should go get an honest job and work so that he can be transformed into a person who is a taker and all of a sudden be a person who's a giver? He or she needs to hear the gospel. And so that's the reason why I think if we are intentional about communicating that message, we may want to think about giving to a person who we know is dishonest, because that gives us an opportunity to get in their ear or to have at least a moment with them to be able to share that with them. And what they do with that message, is ultimately up to them. But we have a mission, and that's an open door that we may be able to walk through. When it comes to beggars, I think often we have a mind that is quicker to scrutinize their honesty than it is to think of ways that we can complete our responsibility to them. Christians claim that they have a message that's going to change people's hearts and has the power to do that. And if that's true, then let's be intentional about walking through the doors that God offers us. And there's many doors that are on the side of highways and roads and stop signs and stoplights all over the country, and people who are giving you an opportunity perhaps providentially, to share the message of Christ and to help them to live for a higher purpose. Hey everybody, and thanks for watching the video. Let me know your thoughts down below. I know there's always a lot of debate around giving money to people, and I know that wisdom and discernment have to be used in doing that, but I just wanted to share this thought with you. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hit that like button, share it with your friends and on social media, and I think I might go order some pizza now. See you later.